was with San Francisco, and people may forget he got the Padres to the World Series as well. The world the day after the All-Star game.
There you go.
That is a special week. And he's got his first hit post All-Star break. And he clanged it off the spike of Dane Dunning.
We had Yandy Díaz, one of those guys that consistently hits the ball hard, and he will use the middle of the field at all
cases, and the league's leading hitter in Yandy Díaz. So, I mean, they're really pretty darn impressive when it comes to the two top offenses in the league.
Yeah, and I'll give you this, too. He's the #1 team with batting average and with runs.
And much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today. It's Franco and Rayleigh. It's pretty. Rays lost the World Series to the Dodgers 4-2. Those home runs, the attempted steal of home by Margot. Yandy is down on strikes. Tell you what, in this day,
it's about third time through. Forget fourth time through. But you know what? You let him keep going now. Wonder if he's not done. Jason Adam warm.
3-2. But a bit of a parting shot. It'll be another 1-2-3 inning for Dane Dunning. He is through 7. And underway in Arlington. And 1 out on 1 pitch.
Well, and another example, Ray's hitter going 2 of his last 4.
Well, he made it out of the first pitch his first time. And does the same thing this time. 1 out.
And we say for the time being, because right now Yandy
to get the tying run to second for their leading hitter. Two and 1. He took it. And that'll do it. Rays could not come up. Taken all the way. Shot foul. 2-2.
I was confused.
3-2. Ball 4. And with Wander Franco coming up, it's decision time. Strike 1. This should do it. And the Rangers have won it again. The second time all season that everybody in the American League East lost. Another one. Most of his career. Didn't take him long to register his first strikeout.
I'm going to tell you what, he walked Yandy Díaz right across of manipulating the strike zone and then some to get out #1. Trying to time him up. John Gray doing a great job of holding that ball, not flinching.
He flinched. Gray can't get it. Young can't get it. A fortunate little topper there by Yandy Díaz, and the Rays get 2 on with 1 out.
Young. John Gray giving it some good effort.
Boy, he has gotten swing and miss against Yandy Díaz. And it hits Gray. And here's the Rays again with 2 more hits in the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder, that ball hit Gray solidly. You're not getting that many runners into scoring position, and that's what's costing you.
Here's a look at it.
When that ball coming out of the glove, kind of playing patty cake with it, and he's throwing triple digits too. He's got a big arm. Right there. Pull it out, kind of touch it and go.
2 balls and 3 balls, 1 strike.
Cutter. Then you get on top of it, looks like a slider.
Oh, and he chased ball 4.
You know, and that's something that Yandy Díaz, listen, the reason why he's able to maintain such a high average and be so productive for the Rays.
And here's Yandy going after the first pitch and tops as well. Dury by the Minnesota Twins.
Curveball too.
Well, that's exactly what you're talking about there, and he strikes out Yandy.
You know, this is some success. Get ahead of him by trying to crowd him with two seamers and balls running in, and then extend the plate away with the slider. And, you know, we talked about Yandy in the pregame show. He does look like he threw through the depth too hard.
Yandy. Ground ball down to third. That's Henderson to Arias for the force at second. The Rays settled for one.
In a small town, moved to Tampa in 1964. And let me tell you guys something, Dwayne and BA. He is as sharp as a tack. The key to longevity. He said, keep breathing and keep living. And guess
that.
Tough to put into words.
Absolutely.
Tough to put.
Spot to spend some time with him. Do with Kyle Gibson. Oh, a strike on that outside corner. Yandy thought it might have been a little off, but he is rung up on strikes.
Too close to take, and this is Kyle Gibson, the veteran Kyle Gibson. In these counts to Yandy Díaz, it's been that sweeper, sweeper, sweeper. All of a sudden, he lays in that fastball. I don't think.
The first pitch is a. That's why
It's a little bit more difficult.
And a cut and miss. 19. Fouled away. And a line drive base hit. Right center field. Here comes Walls. He's going to score. Bethencourt's going to be waved around. He will score. Into second goes Díaz. And the Rays have tied this game at 3. Yandy Díaz comes through.
I'm not sure why Yennier Cano just continued fastball after fastball after fastball in the middle of the zone. I mean, Yandy Díaz is too good. He's going to make the adjustment, and certainly he did right there, and he rifled that ball to the wall in right center field rather quickly. Easy to score Walls, and Christian Bethencourt for that matter too. Had a great jump off first base, and how listen, you can't do that to a hitter of the quality of Yandy Díaz, and he made him pay. Right.
Strike one. This one skips away. Trying to upstairs. Swing and miss. Yandy out on 100 up.
And then you get this, 100-mile-an-hour fastball right up there at the letters.
Well, here's Yandy. He is 4 for 9 and now 5 for 10 in his career against Bradish. Jumping on that first pitch, and the Rays have a base runner.
Yandy Díaz, not the easiest guy to face. He was not afraid to swing at that first pitch, brings power, brings the ability for the base hit, uses the middle of the field, and he certainly did right there. That fastball, they're trying to come in on him a little bit, and Yandy able to get that bat through the zone. And a quick base runner for the Rays.
Man.
He does. Calling a shot.
Yes, he is. Popped up, back of first. That's going to carry out a play. And he chops it outside of third. Oh, and a wave and miss. For him. And he pounds it.
And a bunch. In the American League all year.
Takes that one upstairs for ball 4. We got a better look at this one. Swing it. Chopper toward the middle. Henderson, and with a little sidearm toss. And Díaz is out number 2.
Needed too many runs.
Well, here is Yandy Díaz. He's the more. And that one up and in, and Yandy, but he held up.
Yes, he did. That ball actually was meant to be down and away. McCann said.
Ground ball, right side. Díaz with the pickup. One away.
Like a statue, he decided to come to the Rays game today and dress up like a Rays fan. And guys, this was probably
an approach, and apparently it's impressive.
Frozen. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Not a chance.
Ball 3. And Yandy tried to check. He went around, and he's not happy with Adrian Johnson's call on that.
Yeah, did not out there. You're not going to be able to see him do it here, but that's what Adrian saw from the backside, and he did go a little bit too far. Change up, and this change up not supposed to be there. That's why Yandy trying to hold up, and Adrian right there with the point said you went.
Rays. Yandy takes a little number. That's going to be a fair ball, and the throw to first is in time. First hit of the game. Yeah.
To yank one.
And that's a pass. And ball 4. So back-to-back walks, and the Rays have been at first and second.
We'll see what version.
Yandy Díaz, look at his numbers across the board. The whip is 0.98.
Bell's leading the way at .98. He don't.
3-1 is fouled away. 3-2. Fly ball into left. Hayes a couple steps to his left for this one, has it? Swing, a little hopper to second base, and Frazier with the underhanded toss.
Those have to be the outs.
Yandy Díaz. And a shot high and deep into left center. That ball is going to go out of here. Home run for Díaz. A 1-0 pitch. Yandy hits it out, and the Rays have tied this game with their first hit of the day.
Career high for Yandy. With plenty of time left in the season to break the count. It's a changeup. He's already walked the first hitter of the inning in Bethencourt, and so Yandy is looking to turn it loose. That's one of those instances where he gives himself a chance to try to drive something and get it out of the yard. And he got a change up middle and drops it deep out in there to left center field. Point, but Baltimore has moved back in front.
Down to short. Mateo whips his throw to first. 2 outs in the 7th. Out. Runner takes off, and a base hit the other way for Yandy. Margot's going to go to third. The Rays are still alive. So the 2-out base hit the other way. I've been at first and third, and Wander Franco coming to the plate. Rays not finished yet. And now you see Yandy over there at first, but Al Bruin's going to run for him.
Complete flip-flop, 0-5 with a 593. Actually means something. Not sure what. Defense travel. Not so much here.
Now a strike to Yandy. The count is full as we met. Fly ball into left. Birdie will come in a few steps and makes the catch. He's 64 against Miami pitching in his career. And that's down. And a line drive base hit through the hole. Margot scores. Lowe's going to score. Over to third goes Bethencourt. Into second, Yandy Díaz. And the Rays grab the lead. It's now 3-0 as Yandy Díaz comes through.
Count, and he gets a slider. It's a strike slider, and that ball gets absolutely mashed quickly through the 5-6 hole and all the way out to the wall. That's an absolute missile, a low liner, and here they come.
Years old, set to go to work in the first pitch. Yandy Díaz foul. 0-2.
Throw it out over the heart of the plate.
And there's a cut and miss right there, up. A little bit out of the zone chase for the strikeout.
He walked Yandy Díaz.
A good signature for this trip. Here's Yandy Díaz fouling it back, strike one. Yandy. It's fouled right back. 2-2. Hit upstairs.
You're busy. The baseball's exciting.
The pitch got in on Yandy, and he pops it into short center from McCormick. One away.
And I'm going to tell you.
Well, the top of the lineup for the Rays, Yandy Díaz leading off the 5th run in the bottom of the 4th. Runs. He went 1 for 2. Did not play in the game Wednesday.
Lineup.
Fly ball toward right center. A lot of room out there for Tucker. One away. Stuffed the. Yeah, they'd love to have Bruin in scoring position for Yandy, who bounces one foul. Bruin with that lead, he bluffs a start. The pitch is tapped.
There you go.
He's on the move, and a foul ball the other way. He's off and running, and the pitch hits Yandy. So Díaz hit by the pitch.
Well, that's number 4 for the Rays. They've been hit 4 times.
And he shoots one foul out of. And a high fly ball back into right. Tucker gets back to make the catch. The tag and headed to the plate. And the throw is not in time. The Rays take the lead as Siri scores on the fly ball to right by Yandy Díaz. So Yandy delivers the fly ball. Tucker did everything he could do in right field.
And the Rays and we are ready for baseball tonight. And the first pitch.
Out numbers.
0-1 pitch is hit in the air right hand side and playable for Kyle Tucker. Both these teams generally do swing early in counts.
Of Kevin Cash as an Astro.
Oh my goodness gracious. You never know on picture day. Popped up first base side. Abreu over the shoulder makes the catch. He is so good at that.
And it's such a difficult play.
The ball has flown in here tonight. Yandy Díaz, a foul ball.
From Cleveland is he hit the ball hard consistently. And he's still been able to do that. He's a guy that the ball to the pull side. And that's where the home run starting off a game, just like Altuve.
Tough with 2 strikes as well. Trip Gibson's going to ring him up here from behind the plate himself, and 2 down.
Boy, he's explaining it to him right now, but he was very definitive. You talk about an umpire being definitive. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You could hear that. They're trying to check his swing. Let's take a look. Ball kind of backing up on Hunter Brown, and
here we go. First pitch of this game. Yandy Díaz, 12. In the first game here Friday. Still looking for his first. And a strike. Yandy taking.
Drive.
And now a strike on that outside edge. And that pitch is down, just down, and Yandy draws the walk. Ground ball to third off the bat of Yandy. Bregman makes the play. To Yandy Díaz. Ground ball, and that's going to be off the glove of Bregman. and eludes Pena. Into left it goes. Siri's going to score. Pinto will go to third, and the Rays add another run.
What an awesome job base running there of Pinto, getting over to third base, watching that. And he ranges to his left, a tough hop, it goes off the glove, and he redirects it over the head of Pena. The big league level was homer from both sides of the plate.
Hey, there's a base hit headed toward the scoreboard, cut off on the track by McCormick. Yandy's headed into second with a stand-up double, on for the third time.
And was hoping that obviously the Houston people could help him out with that.
Yandy. Vilak and a couple off Maton. And Yandy is on his way to first base. We are all set to play baseball. Yandy Díaz takes that. Yandy hitting .315.
Hard. They're at 97, 98. You don't see that often.
There's a liner the other way and a base hit into right off the bat of Yandy Díaz. And the Rays put the leadoff man aboard.
You know, and that's been part of the issue with him right there. You a little bit bigger than they are. How to use his stuff.
Well, he made his Yandy foul back and out of play. Two chop foul.
Yes.
It's in on the fist, and it's ground ball to third. LeMahieu comes up with it, and a throw to first. That's a dandy play down there at third base by LeMahieu. This is how that 10-pitch at bat ended.
Now that is, you let that ball really go by you. Against Oakland, he has a perfect game.
Out to Yandy Díaz.
Hey, you remember that early in the year that he had let him go back and clean it off.
On the ground to third, comes up on LeMahieu. Two ground ball outs here in the fifth. They lead 5-1, and there's a wave and miss on out there following Johnny Brito. In the sixth to Raley and the stolen base. And this one punched right back through the middle. And there's the base hit. All you had to do is talk about it. And Díaz has his second hit of the game.
You described it very aptly, too.
Yandy Díaz in the batter's box. And here is the first pitch from the left-hander. Number of pitches, but pretty much a two-pitch guy.
Yeah, 30 on the slider.
Foul back. Foul back to it.
Any hitter against Rodon.
Foul back by high pop fly left. Kiner Falefa coming in, and he's going to make the catch. Volpe started out, but Kiner Falefa out there in left field, the better angle, and he makes the grab. Yandy Díaz leading off the third. More action.
Yeah. After they've seen him once, he continues to fill up the
wave and miss.
65% of the time.
High shot back into deep right field. Bowers all the way to the wall. Gone. Home run off the bat of Yandy Díaz. Yandy's 15th. And the Rays make it a 2-0 ball game. So Yandy Díaz driving it the other way, got it out of here.
We just, he knew it.
Taps it. Foul. This one will bounce away. Up to second base goes Bethancourt with an aggressive turn around the bag. He'll hang on there. Again, a foul ball right here. And a swing and miss to retire the side. And a run in the 5th. But
extra base hit ability.
Number foul up the right side. Well, the 2-2. 5th on that list.
Yeah, and of course, you know.
The Hilton. And he draws the walk. It's the 6th walk. Yandy Díaz walked in the 6th. And to right, Bowers there to make this catch. So Bowers has the last 4 putouts in this game for New York. First pitch of the game is a strike. Foul.
Tells me that's like 1 for 3, so 333.
You got it. This one is
keep you up at night.
That's foul back, holding.
Switch it up and start getting them out.
And the count's going to go. And ball 4. The Rays got a base runner to start this game. Weeks.
Yes, it's been a fun week or so with the trade deadline. But yeah, Aaron Savali comes in. He's somebody that we think can help above, really. The fact that he really knows.
2-1 here to Yandy, who bounces it out to Volpe. Throw to first is in time. Yandy Díaz. It's a strike. One-two again. Tapper left side. Volpe goes to second. And the grab by Torres there on the 4th. And the pitch. Little Tapper foul. Pitch is down 2
and he throws it. Just that's all he throws. Oh, there's the heater.
And oh, strike 3 call, and Yandy's not happy.
Shouldn't be. And you could hear him going, no, 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 because he heard the call before the motion by Malachi Moore, but that was a changeup pulled off the plate down and away. Pretty good idea, that strike zone, and that.
Yeah, never made it.
No, but you know what? I'll say this. Malachi Moore has been calling that enough on both sides of the plate tonight for both